Las Positas College President's Forum, and the purpose of the forum is to provide information about the search, the entire screening process, how it's going to work, how the campus community will be involved, and that is encouraged to be involved intimately with the entire process, as the purpose of this is to find the absolute best qualified, most vibrant, creative, forward-thinking,
Oh boy, getting harder and harder, like Marianne.
most perfect person we can find to fill the president's position. We have a search consultant, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about our search consultant, and it's Dr. Pam Fisher, who's here. And Dr. Fisher has devoted more than 30 years to the Yosemite Community College. She was an instructor and other positions at the college, and then she was chancellor for 12 years. So she has a tremendous wealth of experience in the California Community College system.
Presidents were retiring in great numbers and were predicted, in 2002, it was predicted that within 10 years, as many as 75% of our presidents would retire. That's scary enough. The second scary part was that probably 75% of our vice presidents also would retire, which of course is the pool from which most new presidents come. So a lot of us around the country became very involved in a movement to create a new pool of leaders. And so the predictions came true. So what did that mean? It meant that as these presidential openings come available, that there were fewer and fewer people applying. If leaks start coming out of the search, the whole search is jeopardized. The integrity of the search is in question. And if they get out, just about one or two people, everybody's going to hear about it. And the other candidates are going to say, okay, am I next? And what many good candidates will do immediately is withdraw from the search. Okay, so we'll orient the committee, we'll get the announcement up, the committee will be reviewing the applications on a particular schedule. We'll teach them how, we'll show them the rating forms. I'm not going to go into all of that right now. The committee gets back together, has a very long day together, and decides who to invite for an interview. That's the day they work the hardest, because we really talk about each other, saying, yeah, it was. That's the day we really talk, what do you really need? Now remember, we have the position profile, so that guides us. It's the criteria, here's what we want. But, okay, but you put 20 things you want. So nobody's gonna have all 20. So if they only have 15 out of the 20, is that good? Yeah, that's good. Which 15? And then that's when the committee's work starts to really get in. You know, here's some deal breakers, here's some one that'd be nice if, but we have that dialogue all day long. The committee reaches by consensus how many people they think it's worth interviewing, their time, their money. But as you look toward the future, including right now, what do you think Las Positas College's biggest challenges are going to be? And I know it's fiscal, so okay, so that's a given, you know, having enough money. But how important is having enough money to you? For example, do you want a president who is involved in fundraising or not? I mean, so even though we know fiscal is a challenge, what about the fiscal issue is highest on your radar? So that can be anywhere from 6, 7, 8 people is usually what we're targeting. We also do the interview questions, we talk about interview protocol, some more training. Come back, we do the interviews, still confidential. Remember, that list is still confidential. And then out of that list, the group narrows it down to the 3 or 4 names, 2, 3, or 4, kind of that range. Try not to do 4 if we can, but sometimes we do because we just can't narrow it any further. But we narrow it down, and then those are the names that go forward to Dr. Kenneman. And then within a week or 2 after that, there will be public forums again back on this campus. He releases those names, they sign off, he releases those names. Everyone is invited to the forums. Everyone is given an opportunity to comment at the forums. We collect the comment cards, compile that information, and share that with him. In the meantime, our organization, a whole different group of people, not myself, is involved in reference checking. So we'll have a 15 to 20 page in-depth reference report to share with the chancellor at that point as well. So that's kind of the quick overview. What are the other characteristics you want besides the visionary and the innovation and the interpersonal skills and communication? What are some of the personal things you think should be true of these people? Anybody have any more?
I think the culture and diversity of our campus, of our students, of the community is really changing and continues to change. And so hopefully someone who understands cultural humility and that ongoing learning about those that we live and work with every day.
That's a really nice way to put it. You want them to tread lightly, but still deal with it.
To me, courage is you sort of speak your truth and you just keep moving down that road, and you're able to bring people along with you, where you don't sort of submit to the existing process or culture. You come in and you actually bring something new to the table and find a way to
Change it. A lot of people come up with a phrase, about honor the past but move us forward.
Yeah.
Part of your job is to help acclimatize him or her. Help them become familiar with your culture. Go to them privately and say, look, I'm not here with an axe to grind. I just want to let you know. And then you tell them what it is you think is no. And if they're smart, they'll just take all that in. All that in. Don't be offended. They don't even necessarily think that it's true. But when you tell them that and someone else tells them that, then they know they better go to do some more homework, they better check it out. Don't let them have to walk around out there and step in it and then find out what it was. They hopefully will have the courage to know which rocks to turn over and which ones not. But at the same time, they can only do that if all of you help them. So thank you for taking time to be here today. Write me if you'd like. Stay in touch with the process. And some of you I'll see a lot more of, but for the rest of you, I look forward to hearing from you as well.